it's time to start working on some vocals. I like writing the vocals by recording and layering them just so I can hear how it's going to sound sort of roughly in the end. You're going to hear some horrendous takes. Fuck. I'm not looking to sing the most perfect notes that I've ever sung today. Literally just going to track some stuff down and see if we can create some melodies that I like the sound of, so we'll see how we get on. Testing 1, 2. The stand's not tight enough. Look at that, slowly going down. Safe to say, I can hear myself. Right here, voices inside me! I normally just approach songs with whatever feels naturally first. So like this one, I approached it with screams first. What the fuck? I hear the voices inside me! The fucking microphone's stuck! Fuck! Oh, that's much better. I will write screams and cleans together. I just kind of follow what feels right in terms of the creation process. The general principle that I like to use is if I'm recording a type of vocal, I'll record at least 2 takes of it so that I can pan them. So let's say I'm doing a high scream, for example. I hear the condescending tone! I'll record 2 high screams as closely as I can get them. Same with low screams, and that lets me create the width in the vocal layering that I like to hear when I'm tracking. You'll probably hear me make all sorts of noises during this little vlog of me writing the vocals for this Reverie track. But this is what it's all about. This is a creation process. I remember the biggest thing for me when I started writing, and especially doing my own vocals, was like getting past that barrier of being able to get out of your own skin and like have a go, have a crack at singing and screaming. It's nerve-wracking, like you're embarrassed. I remember being super embarrassed, but honestly, it goes, especially with age, you just start giving less of a fuck, basically. Why should I listen to a man who abandoned everything? I think I said to prove you wrong. I feel my soul in my body, deep down with anxiety. Oh yes, chicken and broccoli time, boys. Don't forget to take a break and eat your chicken and broccoli. And sweet potato. What an absolute golden food that is. Top tier potato. You just gotta follow your passions and just have a go, at least try, because if you try and then you don't like it, then at least you can say you tried, right? I'm not the greatest vocalist in the world, but I've been watching a lot of Chris Lipe's videos and I've been trying to work on my own voice and improve on it, because again, your vocal cords, they're like a muscle. You can train them, you can improve on them. My screams have come a long way from where I began, but I've still got a long way to go. I'm probably still doing it wrong. I feel my soul in my body, it's deep down with anxiety, keeping a hold of me. Feel my soul in my body. Feel my soul in my body. But I'm able to get sounds out of my own voice that I didn't know that I could get before. So if you're thinking about having a go at doing some vocals, or if you've never tried, but you're too embarrassed or you're not too sure, maybe it's a bit nerve-wracking for you, this is the greatest piece of advice I could ever give you. Follow your heart, give it a go, and if anyone says anything, fuck them. Fuck. I'll show you how me. Fuck me. And if someone does try and tear you down, then the problem lies with them. You'll never be torn down by somebody who's in front of you. They can see the path that you're on. They can see that you're trying and that you're following your passion. So try it, push yourself, and you'll probably sound better than me in about 5 minutes. I'll show you, I'll make you understand. I'll show you, I'll show you. One of the best places I found to learn how to scream is in the car, especially when you pull up to a traffic light, stop, and then there's somebody in the right-hand lane next to you and you just look them dead in the eye and you just go We've also got some guitars. to track as well this week. Give you guys a sneak peek into some of the songs and some of the riffs. Explain a little bit about what I'm doing. Earlier in the year, I decided that I was going to write an album. I decided I wanted a fresh start. I was going to do it under a new project name and just pour my heart and soul into an album, really push the boundaries with what I'm capable of music-wise. And I'm also going to document the creation of that album and put it on YouTube, which is what I've started doing. How many times can you mess up, mate? Fuck! My wrist, man. I'll show you who I am. Oh, yes, we will. The only thing about recording vocals and tracking them to write them is by the end of the session, you're just absolutely fucked. When I've come back to do it again today, my throat is just nowhere near as good as it was yesterday, so still gonna have a go though. Yesterday, I managed to pretty much write the vocals for the entire song. But by the end of that session, I had no idea whether the vocals actually sounded any good or not, which is very common. So what I tend to do is I'll bounce what I have and then go to sleep, and then the next day I'll wake up, get in the car, and then on the way to the gym we'll blast it full volume, and then hopefully my ears will have refreshed by then, so I'll be able to tell if something was any good or not. So there's a couple of things that I want to change today, so we're going to do that. I'll show you. I'll show you. I showed the track to my friend Tom, and he says it needs a massive keg hit. Now, I'm imagining by keg hit he means hitting a keg with something metal and hard. So I found this sample on Splice, and I think it's going to do the job. That is metal as fuck, literally. So I'm going to try and work that into the snare. So let's do that. Let's get it into the instrument bus. Holy shit. I hear the voices inside my... It's a bit ridiculous. Right, let's put it max volume. Jesus Christ. Let's lower it a lot in volume. I can hear it being a bit higher. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse that and have it lead into the fucking hit. Fuck off. Why are you making me do these things, Tom? I don't know if that's the right sample. Let's have a look at finding something else. Holy fuck. That's the one! That's what he was on about, wasn't it? Something like this. I'll fucking show you what it means to prove me wrong. You're a fucking disgrace. So I've just finished tracking the vocals and making the changes. This is the 4th song that I've written so far for the Reverie album. I'm hoping to do 10, but Christ, it takes a long time. I don't remember it taking this long, but I've been working on it since July, hopefully it'll turn out pretty good. So I'll keep documenting the journey of creating the album and sharing some knowledge that I have with you guys as well, if that helps. And yeah, if you want to learn more about music production and how to create music in your own home, then check out this video or some of the other videos on my channel. But thanks for watching.